and then pull this up here. So Matt Miller, NFL draft scout, says been saying it for years: draft an RB, play the running back. If he's good, franchise tag the running back one time, and then draft a running back. There's been a lot of drama going around with all the running backs. Saquon Barkley basically came out and said, I can share that. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and just play this clip here. So let's listen to this.
Yeah, but like now I'm in a point where I can say fuck you to the Giants. I can say fuck you to my teammates and be like, you want me to show you my worth? You want to show you how valuable I am to the team? I won't show up. I won't play it down. And that's a play I can use. Anybody knows me knows that's not something I want to do. But like it's something that crossed my mind. It's like I never thought I would ever do that. But like now I'm in a point where it's like, Jesus, like I might have to take it to this level. And like, am I willing? Am I prepared to take it to the level? I don't know. That's something I got to sit down and like I got to talk to my family. I got to.
All right, so you guys get the point. Saquon basically talking about how he may consider sitting out this season if he doesn't get paid what he feels like he's deserved to get paid. And this isn't the only situation that we're seeing. If we take a look at Josh Jacobs, officially did not land a deal with Vegas as of this afternoon. He said he does not plan on signing with Las Vegas and will not be reporting to training camp, according to sources. We saw Derrick Henry come out and support, a lot of the other former running backs coming out in support of this. And I just want to give my take, and I'll let you take it away, Ryan. But to me, and if there is a running back out there that is watching this somehow, I would love to just understand, because yes, running and if you guys have been following the story, you've probably heard a lot of your favorite personalities talking about how running backs have not been a part of winning championship teams over the last 20 years. I mean, you could probably pick out 3-4 good teams, and the Ravens being one of them, but there really hasn't been the running back position hasn't been the difference maker for championship winning teams. And so is there an argument that can be made that perhaps the position has been diminished? And if that's the case, then it does deserve to be marked down a little bit, does it not? I mean, that's kind of what a lot of people are saying, that the argument's being made. So if the position isn't becoming as valuable, then why do these players deserve to get paid so much?
Yeah, and the interesting thing, first off, because you mentioned with Hard Knocks about they don't want to show these moments of players getting cut and all that stuff. The reason why I like it is not because you want to see those vulnerable moments, but I'm glad it's shown, because you're seeing what goes on in sports, like the things that are glorified in the game. Yeah. Like this shit happens. It's not just in football, by the way. And it's hard because every athlete, you're fighting for your career. And we can make the argument if Saquon's saying he's still going to get paid a lot of money. But there's also on the other side of it is the Giants took him that high because they thought he would change their team. Yeah. Zeke Elliott was taken so high years back with the Cowboys because they thought he would change their team. And for that year or two, actually for the 4 years, he was a premier running back. And yes, he declined. He ran out of gas. Like, I understand why, because people are running out of gas, and that's something where you're recycling. You just named a lot of these teams that have won Super Bowls recently, they've used a running back by committee, or it's been a different value they value their system differently.
Give me one Patriots Super Bowl championship team that had a good running back,
or like a running back,
an elite running back. Yeah, like Garrett Blunt's probably the only one, the best running back the Patriots have had in any of their championship years.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say
I wouldn't even say that he was an elite running back.
But I'd say at the time, when the Ravens won the Super Bowl in 2012, Ray Rice was the running back.
Yeah,
he made a huge impact. The game has changed in different ways, obviously, so that impacts it. Pass catching running backs like the Christian McCaffreys and Ecklers, which I think McCaffrey's kind of just even the most different breed because of just his lateral quickness and everything that's happening. But anyway, we're getting off topic. This is the ugly part of it. Like, I can't get mad at someone that wants to prove their worth, and feels that they deserve more, especially for how much they give to the team. And in this case, and we know this, but was Daniel Jones in people's mind worth $40 million a year after 1 year of actual progress? Most would say no. And yes, you're going to put your money into a quarterback because It's a quarterback-driven league.
There's not a whole lot of them to go around.
And you need it for sure.
Yeah.
But then it'll be interesting if you don't have a dynamic player like Saquon, how much it impacts it. But then again, how much shelf life does Saquon have left? That's the constant conversation that you have.
Especially since he's had a torn ACL already.
But then someone would even argue with that is that he had a year off. But the point is, I get it. You know, teams want to move on because they feel like it's very expendable. But I do feel for the players, it's because with your windows, especially as your running back, I just hate the fact that you hear, hey, we're going to draft you early, like first round running back. Like Gibbs getting taken for the Lions in the first round this year.
Right.
We love you. B. John Robinson, we love you. How much we're going to really love you when it comes time to re-sign you for a second deal?
Tough. It sucks. Would love to actually have a real conversation about it with, a running back, even if it was a former one, and just be like, hey, like what do we do here? I mean, especially also too, think about this. The quarterback position has also changed a lot. Yeah. I mean, quarterbacks aren't expected to just sit there and throw the ball anymore. They're also moving around. I mean, Lamar Jackson really changed the mold as far as that's concerned.